Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland, Michigan. Making sure I get all my buttons pushed correctly here. Getting up to speed on a Saturday morning before we take off for a week. Yep, it is vacation time, almost, not yet, almost here at the Wasteland, but tell you about that here in a second or two. But we've got some announcement on that, as well as some goodies to talk about, and headlong into August we go, midway through. Holy cow, is that moving quickly. Weather-wise here in the mid-Michigan area, the fair is going on. I think we talked about that last week. They're getting a little bit of sprinkles if you're out there right now, though. Don't know if it opens up yet, probably around noonish or so. But yeah, a little cloudy, little storms in the forecast today and tomorrow. So kind of take that as you will. Watch the weather if you're heading out and about. But you don't mind getting a little sprinkle, you can still have some fun. And if you want to, you can stop by the store. But say it's dry in here, and you can do some digging for some new and vintage vinyl while you get a chance this week. A couple of hellos this morning. Let's get these out and say good morning, folks. Chuck saying good morning. Good morning to you as well. And Sean checking in with his Prince Rock On as well. Gary and Ev saying good morning. Hello there, you two. As hopefully you're having a good day today. And let's see, Betty from Toledo, sunny in Toledo. Wish it was here. Not quite the same. Fred on the west side, Grand Rapids. Good to see you guys yesterday. Hope you enjoy the vinyl, sir. Very much. Thank you for stopping by. Steve Carlson, the one, the only from the vinyl community, rather, and partner on the Two Guys Talking About Records podcast. Good morning, Steve. I'll do my best to dazzle. I'm not sure I'm dazzling this morning, but we'll see where we can go. Pat saying good morning. Saturday camper is gloomy. Yeah, but if you're in a camper, it still beats sitting somewhere else, I would imagine. Scott, Traverse City, going to Antique Shop. Speaking of our podcast, good luck with that, Scott. I hope you find some cheap vinyl at the antique stores. If you've watched our podcast, you'll know what we're talking about. Last week, Steve and I, we talked about the inability to find, readily available, affordable vinyl at antique stores in any kind of great condition. How's that? Check out the podcast. We'll talk about that in a little bit as well. Oh, cool. Fred's spinning the vinyl picked up yesterday. Good. I hope you guys are enjoying that. And also on the west side, Rick saying greetings from a slightly damp Grand Rapids. It is a great day to spin vinyl. Any day is a great day to spin vinyl. You know what? And we'll take that over anything anyhow. So let's see here. Well, the big announcement. Let me kick this out of the way real quick. We've got a special AI graphic set just for that. It is our summer vacation time here at the store today, Saturday, the 17th of August, if you're watching this. Let me even call this up right here. We still have that. The banner is there. 17th of August. We are going to be open today, Saturday, from 10ish until 6 tonight. But then tomorrow, our vacation starts. So Sunday, the 18th, the store is going to be closed all the way through Friday. And I probably should have gotten my calendar. Hang on. You know what? Hang on. I'm still here. I'm just walking around unprepared as always. I should have had my phone. You know how it is. Flying by the seat of your pants, not knowing what's going on. I'm back. Okay. So yes, I should have had my phone to begin with. So Sunday, the 18th, tomorrow, unless you're watching this tomorrow, but Sunday, the 18th, we will be closed, and then closed through Friday, the 23rd. So that is basically just a few days off, but it's still enough to recharge. So we will be open again on the 24th, Saturday, a week from today. So I'll be back to do the regular update. The podcast will remain the same. We'll attempt to keep up on the new release show. So all of that stuff will be ready and good to go. So, but yeah, we'll be on vacation from the 18th through the 23rd of August. So if you need to pick up some vinyl, if you got to pick up some vinyl, do it today. Otherwise, you got to wait until Saturday, the 24th. Now, what that also means for those of you who are waiting on pre-orders, you're looking to pick up some stuff. that you order this week or next for those new releases, that means we're not getting a shipment next week also. So the shipments will show up on the 28th or 29th now, that Wednesday and Thursday, depending upon, what we order. Our shipments show up on both Wednesdays and Thursdays, dependent upon, UPS and when they get here. Sometimes safe bet it'll be Thursday. So if you're waiting on an order or a shipment, you're going to wait until at least the 29th, week and a half or so plus to get that here at the store. I'll stay in touch with everybody who has ordered stuff and let you know where that stands. But once again, we're going to be on vacation beginning tomorrow, Sunday, the 18th through Friday, the 23rd. Store will be closed. I'll put a sign up and everything saying we'll see you guys in a week or so. So much needed recharge coming down the pipe for us. So stay tuned. I'll put up a post on our socials. We'll have a sign up here as well. But all the way, we need a little time off now and then, don't we? Everybody needs that little recharge, correct? All right, a couple more quick hellos. Drizzle up in the UP as well. Hey, Kristen, thank you for joining us. Good morning to you. And Marissa, wow, we're seeing a lot of friendly faces. Haven't seen it in a while, but thank you for tuning in this morning. Okay. Hey, speaking of the podcast, I'd mentioned Steve and I do the podcast, Two Guys Talking About Records, that uploads every Sunday. And even though the store is closed tomorrow, we're not going to miss a beat on that. The podcast will go up Sunday evening as well. This week, Steve and I are talking about sealed records. I mentioned that we talked about antique stores and the ridiculous prices. Well, there's this new, I don't want to call it a fad, but a lot of folks that collect sealed records are in a little bit of a concern. I don't want to call it panic. They're concerned about their sealed records. Steve and I will talk about that and explain why on Sunday evening's podcast. But on that note, yeah, sealed records like the ones I've got a couple sealed records here. We'll talk about those. But one of the things that we can talk about now, this came in a batch of records, and Elvis, again, he passed away how many years ago? Yesterday. He had passed away on the 16th of August, which is also Katie's birthday, by the way. So that's a good day. Our daughter, Katie, had her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Kato, when you watch this later. But yeah, we got an Elvis. I thought that this was really, the record, there's something wrong with this record when it came in. It's a calendar. Somebody had left this in a batch of records. It's a 2000 year. It's a year 2000 calendar from Elvis, and it's sealed. So we'll put that out. It is out now, and I've got a couple bucks on it. So if anybody who wants a calendar sealed of Elvis, I don't know if you open that up, does it lose its value? Because it's the only way to look at the pictures. Anyhow, so check the podcast out with Steve on Sunday evenings. Okay, new releases. Oops, I got a couple more comments. Let's kick in here as well. Budman, yes, thank you guys. Yeah, we like being here, but we also like to enjoy and spend time with family. So thank you very much for that. Brian saying good morning as well as DK. Getaways are good. Yeah, up in Marquette, that's the old stomping ground, DK. We know it well. You remember those, kind of remember those days on the beach up there. All right, new release wise, yesterday we did get a few things. It's still odd with the shipping sometimes, but there was a big one yesterday in the form of the brand new one from Post Malone. Why that just my brain went on vacation about an hour and a half ago. Sorry about that. Brand new one from Post Malone. It's called F1 Trillion, and this is pretty much a country record. It's got a lot of folks on here helping Post Malone out with his first full-length country album. Tim McGraw, Hank Jr., Morgan Wallen, Blake Shelton, Dolly Parton, Brad Paisley, Luke Combs, Lainey Wilson, Jelly Rolls on here as well. And I think, Chris Stapleton, and even Billy Strings. So if you're a fan of country, this is the probably a good one to get with a lot of great folks on here. I have one copy of this left as of today on the green vinyl, the indie exclusive. They were a little tough to get, and we landed them. And I think I've got maybe one copy coming with the next shipment, which will not be next week, but the week after. And by then, hopefully some more will shake loose if there's a demand for them. But we do have the one on the shelf as of the recording of this morning, the broadcast of this. Other stuff, reissues yesterday, Michigan's own I Prevail and a reissue of Trauma. This one on C Blue Smoke vinyl. Cool, heavy stuff from band out of the Detroit area. Reissue of Creed and Human Clay. This is the one that's got higher and arms wide open. And well, let's see, Never Die Inside. A lot of great Creed stuff on here. I got one copy of this left. This one is on gray smoke vinyl, limited edition. Could probably get more of those down the line if needed. Other restocks, that Smashing Pumpkins Greatest Hits. This is turning out to be a fairly popular release. I've got more coming next shipment, not next week, but the week after. I've got more coming. As of today, we've got one copy of the Smashing Pumpkins left. Really, really cool compilation from the Pumpkins. And a late edition was not in the drop video yesterday, but we do have an extra one here. It's Amos Lee and an album called Transmissions. Gave this a little bit of a listen. It's indie folkish, light indie rock. Interesting stuff. It reminded me a little bit of Dylan. So you folks can, and I'm really stretching when I say Dylan. I know that. That was just my first impression. There's probably going to be other more contemporary artists that he will remind you of. But I do have a copy of Transmissions from Amos Lee in stock as of today on translucent sea blue vinyl. So if you're a fan or if you're curious, check him out and swing by and pick that up. Now, as I said, all of the orders that are coming in this weekend, we'll do the new release show today as normal. And any orders that come in will not be here until the 29th of August. So a week and a half, almost 2 weeks away. But be patient. We'll get your stuff here and we'll be back and up to speed and fully recharged on the 24th, 1 week from today. Okay, I think that will probably do it. I don't have much else to go with other than say get out, enjoy yourself, and dodge some rain showers today if you're able to. I don't know if we're going to get the storms like they say. It's hard telling here in the mid-Michigan area. We'll get it, we won't. It'll miss us by a little bit. Either way, it's a great day to stop by. Say hi. We will be open today, Saturday, the 17th of August, from now until 6 p.m. A little later today, too. They're not here right now, but probably about noonish, 1-ish. Both Blue and the Dude will be here hanging out with me today. So if you want to stop by and say hi to, they're more important and fun to look at than I am. I know this. they're fun. They're fun pooches, and they'll be here this afternoon. But again, open today from now until 6 p.m. this evening. Tomorrow, Sunday, the 18th, we will be closed. Remember, mark that on your calendar. If you're going to swing by today. Sunday, tomorrow, closed, and then closed all the way through the 23rd, Friday, and then reopening 1 week from today on the 24th, Saturday, normal hours at that point from that next week on. We'll wrap up August in style with some cool stuff. All right, folks, I think that that will about do it. Get out, enjoy yourself. I know we're going to be doing that in the next week or so as well. We'll update you on some of that when we get back, but should be a fun time. I need a little bit of rest. Rick, thank you very much. I will indeed enjoy the break. And I'm going to hit a couple of record stores too, out-of-state record stores. We'll have some, we'll fill you guys in on that and where we stop. I'll take lots of pictures and we'll see what we can do. So thank you very much, Fred, as always. You folks have a great weekend. Have a great week next week. We will talk to you live 1 week from today here at Radio Wasteland. And in the meantime, get out, spin some records, enjoy this Michigan summer. Have a great one, folks. We'll talk to you next time here from the Wasteland. Thanks again.